Hello, am I live? I always question that. Am I live? Am I not? Let's see. I think I am. Says I am. I don't know if you can hear me or not though. How quiet am I? I should be okay. I have a new headset that I don't know how well it picks up the mic. So this will be a nice test for it. I've got my chair that I did yesterday, or that I did last week for stream, and I'll see how it goes. Let's see, it's currently 1:43. Oh, I should look on the screen. 1:43. All right. Let's see how long I can go. As you can see, the event's over. And there's no one else here. Okay. So I have, excuse me. I have a couple quests I can do. I'll show you in the journal. I have Hero in the Making that I can do. It's a level 20 quest. I also have quests that I can do for my character who's now level 30. I should turn those off. There we go. So yeah, like I said, I have a new headset, so hopefully it sounds okay. I might have to tweak settings to see if you can hear it okay, if I need to be louder or what, because this is just a jack that you can plug into your controller, and then that's it, you just go. The only differences from my other headset is it doesn't smash my head like the other one did. That was horrific, or not horrific, that was horrendous is the word I'm looking for. Last time when I tried to stream, I streamed for, was it 4.5 hours, and oh my god, my head and that's my ear and all that, it was just killing me because that was just so painful. I have a wheel that gives me volume control, but for the headphones themselves. And then I have a button that lets me turn the mic on and off. And that's about it. And the cord's wrapped, so it's like more protected than my other one was. So yeah, I'm happy with this purchase. This is a child's headset, by the way. I'm not ashamed of that. I don't care. I am the size of a child. Actually, there are children that are bigger than me. So, I mean, I don't know what to say. I can't change that. But anyways, also there is a new event going on. Let me get up real quick and go to my computer, because I have it up on my computer, and this one you only have to be level 15 to do. Now I haven't done this event with any of my other characters, so Izuna will be the first. Let's see. The event is called The Rising. On your unending road, may each dawn find you safe. And it goes from August 27th, which was today, August 27th at 12 a.m. to Thursday, September 9th at 7:59 a.m. So if you remember with the last event, I actually wanted to marathon getting Azuna, Tiny Bishi, and Silent Ghost up to level 30 so I can do the last event. And Tiny Bishi, or yeah, when I logged into Tiny Bishi, I thought he was level 30 already. Come to find out, he was level 27, so I had to level him up. And then Silent Ghost was all the way down to level 6. So, I have it all recorded, all my progress. So if you want to see if I got both of those characters up to level 30 and got the events done, then you're just going to have to watch my channel, which if you look in my About section, you'll see a link for. But let's take care of the Rising for today, and then I'll go and attend the ceremonies, and I'll check out what the level 30 quest is for Archer. So I have to go to Ulda, and the person that I'm looking for is Kippa Jakaya. Okay, so let's go to Ulda, teleport, and Ulda. Alright. And I think I know the area she's... I think I know the area she's at. It only gives me like a very small circle of where she is in the guide. Ooh, they're playing with cards. Alright. Let's see. I also need to go through the this person's got to wind up airship. There she is. I also need to go through the quests to be able to get riding. So I can ride my cute little polar bear. Rising Calm. Kippa Jakaya, or Kia, is looking around in consultation. Alright. Let's see what she needs. Yeah, I'm scary. I'm sorry. Oh, you're an adventurer, are you? Was there something I can assist you with? Now that I think about it, perhaps it is you who can assist me. Let me make sure I can still hear myself. I am Kippa Jakaya, reporter for Gridania's leading tabloid. Okay, yeah. I can't hear myself. I'm making sure the music is not too loud for me. For Gridania's leading tabloid, The Raven. Might I steal a moment of your time? I'm like, yeah, sure. So here's the thing. Just recently, an unusual visitor cut through Gridania's market like a scythe in a frenzy to purchase every Nymeia lily available, and I mean all of them. For what purpose, I hear you ask? Well, my friend, I sense the answer to that question will provide the basis for my next scoop, so I did some nosing around. No one I talked to could put a name to our mystery flower fancier. But by all accounts, he and his cargo hold of lilies had departed for Olda, not wanting the trail to go cold. I quickly grabbed my quill and notepad and boarded an airship myself. You have an airship pass? Interesting. And was quickly reminded of how hard it is to chase a story in unfamiliar territory. You know this town and its people well enough, though, don't you? What say you lending a hand to my investigative efforts? I'd be happy to. I'm like, let's go. Wonderful, then we have no time to lose. First things first, we pay a visit to the nearest drinking establishment. The local tavern is always the best place to pick up tidbits of gossip and rumor. Okay. So, yeah. So we go here. That's what I thought, Adventurers Guild. It's so pretty! Look at all that! Oh, I like how it's all lit up. Alright. I'm already yawning. Also, my voice feels kind of shot. So, because I used it quite a bit in an effort to try to get Tiny Bishu and Silent Ghost to level 30. So, if I don't stream for 2 hours, if I stream for less than that, it's because I have to preserve my voice for work, since it's the wee hours of Saturday later today. So yeah, also this is being done on the 28th of August. I know I don't say that enough, but when I post my videos to YouTube, I keep forgetting what the date is that I streamed. So yeah. That's for my personal records. I almost choked. Cool. Hi, Momodi. My, those are some serious faces. What can I do for you this fine evening? Ooh, playing reporter, are we? Sounds like fun. Let's hear your questions then. Ahem. We are attempting to track down a particular someone who purchased a suspiciously large number of Nymea lilies in Gridania before transporting them here to Olda. Any idea who this person might be? We've more than our fair share of traders coming and going, and a large shipment arriving in the city is hardly a noteworthy occurrence. But now that you mention it, I do remember this florid minstrel fellow who came in just the other day. Said he had pulled in from Gridania and needed help hauling a hefty delivery to the Alchemist Guild. He's actually a familiar face in these parts. Never did get his name though, strangely enough. A nameless traveler arriving from Gridania with a sizable cargo to move. That sounds promising. Oh. Like I said, it was just a request to move cargo. Before you run off to a possible dead end with the alchemist, I suggest you fish for more information inside the quicksand. After all, where else can you find so many gossipy adventurers crammed into one spot? She's got a good point. That certainly makes sense. Between the two of us, however, I see no reason why we cannot do both. I shall stay here and interview the clientele while you chase down our other lead at the Alchemist Guild. What do you think? Then that will be our plan. Once you've spoken with the potion mixers, make your way back here and we can discuss any new revelations. Okay. Cute. She's like, bye. Alright. Do I have... Let's go up this way. I have a thing for the Alchemist Guild, right? Oops. Yes, I do. Thank God. I almost didn't stream with how badly I had wrecked my voice, but then I'm like, nah, I should at least try. Okay. I know, it wants me to go to the ceremony. I'll go to the ceremony in a second. Oh, this guy. So boldly do you approach a master of his profession. I warn you, this matter best be deserving of the precious moments you steal away from my unending research. It is. You question me for a tabloid piece? Away with you. I refuse to waste another instant on this trivial nonsense. Psst. Ah, but just a moment. Perhaps there is a shred of scholarly value to this after all. I vaguely recall the flamboyant character of whom you speak, and his request to process a vast quantity of floral material. Is it the barber? Or the beautician? 'Tis laughable that I would undertake such a menial chore, of course, so I assign the task to my subordinates. If you wish to discuss the tedious details, Dietrich is your man. Okay. Why, I should be delighted to assist you. This is regarding the large delivery of Nemea lilies. Yes, the guild did accept a task involving said flowers, as commissioned by a nomadic minstrel gentleman. And though I cannot reveal the nature of what we produced, I can tell you that it shall be distributed among the populace as part of the events of the Rising. If you wish to know more, then I suggest you speak to the gentleman himself. Yeah, so where is he? Hello? I return to the quicksand, alright. Adventurers Guild, ho ho! I'm starting my stream with this quest, with the events, so I know how long it is for when I do the recording for Tiny Bishi and Silent Ghost. Adventurer, you're back. Did the alchemist offer up any new information? Also, I feel like I have congestion slightly in my nose. It's probably allergies. So to summarize, the famously unnamed minstrel of nomadic inclination commissioned the manufacture of some as yet unknown item to be handed out during the Rising. Oh, I heartily agree that we should speak to him directly, and as luck may have it, I just discovered that he means to put on a performance at the Ruby Rose Exchange. I think it's time for one of my patented on-the-spot interviews, don't you? If we hurry over, we can catch him before he takes the stage. Okay. Ruby Rose is here, right? No. Wait. Oh, he's over there. That's it? Alright, well. Wandering minstrel. Greetings, sir. I'm terribly sorry to interrupt, but you are the famous wandering minstrel, are you not? He looks flashy. I am indeed, and what might I do for you fine people? I've been following you, to be perfectly honest. I'm curious to learn more about the wagon load of lilies you turned over to the alchemists, not to mention your plans to distribute the results of their work. You follow me? But how did... I mean, why would you... Ah, a writer for the Raven. That explains much. And did you also learn what I tasked the alchemists to create? Is the co-ural out of the bag for all to smell? No, we were hoping you might tell us. Good, then my surprise remains unspoiled. The plan, if you must know, is to hand out bunches of potpourri to all and sundry during the rising. As in flowers mixed with spices? That aromatic stuff you see in bowls and parlor tables and the like? The very same, except my potpourri will delight the eyes as much as the nose, thanks to the alchemical wizardry infused by my co-conspirators. Yet even without such enhancements, the scent of Nymea lilies is known to promote calm and tranquility. The rising is a time for remembrance, of mourning. It's a time when sorrow can overwhelm folk who lost friends and loved ones in the seventh Umbra calamity. It is my hope that the lily's gentle perfume will afford such burdened souls a modicum of peace during this oftentimes melancholy memorial. Oh my, what a generally lovely idea. Only just this moment we were making arrangements for a showcase of my humble talents, where I shall hand out potpourri bundles to the audience. Again, I am glad we met ere you inadvertently spread word of our little surprise gift. I trust you now have sufficient detail to write your article? Oh yes, I have plenty to work with, thank you. Splendid. Now since you've joined the inner circle, so to speak, we must have you play a role in the performance. Oh no. Huh? Haha, you needn't fret so. I merely wish for your assistance in passing out potpourri. I can supply the crowd at the show, but it would be most helpful if you might deliver bundles to some other part of town. Oh, okay, I could do that. Oh, we would be happy. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. That's annoying. Are you still going? Come on. Oh, come on. Please say we're still going. Hello? Oh my god. Come on. Shit. Okay. Am I going now, please? My god. I am so sorry about that. I have no idea what happened. Come on. Let me restart the broadcast. I'm sorry about that. Throughout my struggles, it seems like, hello? I'll wait a little bit. Okay. Says I'm broadcasting. But it's not... There we go. Okay. It wasn't showing anything for me. And if it was showing for you, I'm sorry about that. So, it does look like I got the last bit of what he was saying. So... it's not gonna bother me that much. I don't know why it cut out the way it did. Very annoying. But let's continue. Hopefully there's no more interruptions. Let's see. Let's get to work, shall we? I guess I'm announcing I have potpourri. I guess that's what I'm doing. She's giving potpourri too. They're like, yeah, let's go to performance. Alright, cool, cool. What is it you're giving out there, adventurer? Hello. It's potpourri. Ah, I know the scent. Namia Lily, yes? The Flowers often placed on the graves of the fallen, a practice with which I am, alas, intimately familiar. Why choose this particular bloom? I see. Perhaps the perfume does remind one of the peace of repose, rather than the violence which took our companions from us. It would seem the minstrel has given the matter some thought. For Cartonel veterans such as myself, the season of the rising can be a torment, like the throbbing pain of an old wound. I will keep this bundle close, I think, and breathe in its calm whenever I feel my thoughts turning grim. Aw, poor thing. Bye-bye. Keeping busy there, ain't you, Azuna? I know it's for the rising and all, but it tickles me to see a promising adventurer such as yourself handing out presents like a simple errand boy. She loves to tease. I mean, ever since the first time we met, you've always been the type to lend aid where it's needed. And you haven't changed one bit. Makes me happy, it does. Not to mention a little misty-eyed. She's cute. The good you've done the folk will linger on, an unshakable foundation for your future. Keep going the way you're going, my friend, and we'll all be the better for it. Here, why don't you let me have whatever bundles you've got left, and I'll put them together with the ones I took from your reporter friend. If we leave a basket out on the guild counter, I guarantee they'll hand themselves out before the rising is over. There you go. Mistress Momodi took a godly amount off my hands, and I think we've done our fair share of the work. We should go and see the minstrel and let him know we've completed our task. I love her little bye. All right. Okay. Go back this way. It's so very pretty right now. I love it. Oh, he's... Where'd you go, my good sir? Oh, now you're down there? Okay. That's where the dancing girls are. Sir, calm down, please. Alright. Alright. The reporter and the most qualified assistant returned. The performance went well, I must say, but what of your story research? Were the townsfolk willing to share any moving material? Yes, they were unexpectedly forthcoming. I was regaled with many an anecdote from those who lived through the calamity, and privileged to hear their treasured memories of those who did not. Back when the calamity was poised to strike, I only had just earned my reporter's quill. I was rushing around the town, questioning adventurers and taking notes. But as Dalaman descended ever lower, the streets erupted into chaos. It was then that I fled with my younger brother to the border and relative safety. There were a few less prudent friends and colleagues who might still be here if they had done the same. In the years since, the world has risen from the ashes. I've done my best to rise along with it, but there are things I cannot, nay, should not forget. Such are the thoughts which bloom in my mind when I breathe in that potpourri's perfume. I've enjoyed our collaboration this day, adventurer, and I shall attempt to write a piece that does it justice. What say you to Rising Calm as a title? How fitting. I look forward to reading it. I too sense the stirring of a new composition, a hopeful verse dedicated to the continued safe passage of those who yet ascend to the path out of catastrophe and despair. Flashback! Oh, that's bright. Greetings, warrior of light. Ooh, what the heck? Am I supposed to be seeing this? This isn't a spoiler, is it? You needn't be alarmed. This is a world that exists outside your reality. Could it be a dream? A flight of fancy conjured by your weary mind? Perhaps, or perhaps not. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Naoki Yoshida, and you have my most heartfelt thanks for gracing this world with your presence, and your deeds of surpassing courage and valor. On a day such as today, I hope you will forgive me for a brief bout of nostalgia. It has been an entire decade since I first came to this world. I was a stranger here, a traveler in a troubled land, and the quest for its salvation consumed me every moment. Countless trials were met and overcome, and the world not only survived, it flourished. The victory we owe to those who persevered alongside us, to those who explored and nurtured and loved this realm as much as we. Yes, it is you of whom I speak, of our indomitable adventures. Ah, his little smile. That's cute. 10 years is a long time, yes, but for me the number holds no special significance. It is simply a count of the passage of days. Success, however, would not have come without the accumulation of daily efforts, and that is what makes it a milestone worth marking. Thank you for staying the course with us these many years. I will keep making plans for this world for the foreseeable future. It has become a part of my life, and to see it grow is an adventure in itself. Rest well, warrior of light, for a grand convergence of events approaches. May the road upon which you must embark become the greatest of all journeys. I'm tired, so I'm stumbling over words. I'm sorry. Until we meet again, my friend. What a moving rendition. And now I really must head home to write that article. You have my gratitude. I would still be floundering in the streets without your assistance. Until we meet again. A great many lives were lost in the flames of the calamity, not to mention the chaos which followed. Yet it is the survivors who must face the challenges of living in this new era we have salvaged. To you, the champion in the vanguard of our efforts, I dedicate these verses. Oh, that's pretty. Scarred by the falling of fiery stars, the land is reborn with new life. God-slayer struck by an echoing roar, heavens ring with the promise of strife. Beast and man both seek freedom or death in bloody inferno untamed. By broken hopes from a sky long undimmed shall the darkness of Eld be reclaimed. A merciless gale and unending road, if this be the path we are fated, then pray be our dawn in the rift betwixt worlds, your soul's splendid light unabated. Ooh, fireworks. So pretty. I enjoyed the fireworks in the last event too. I really must apologize for pressing you into service with my potpourri scheme. I tend to consider adventurers as fellow wanderers and call upon the assistance of your kind with little reservation. As for the gifts themselves, there was another reason as to why I chose the Nymea lily. Traditionally, the bloom is said to represent a prayer for safe passage. The way ahead yet promises more hardship, and I wanted at the very least to wish you, all of you, the smoothest road for the coming journey. That's such a cool scene. Nice. Oh, I'm so glad I'm doing this event. Excuse me. Cool. Oh, that's it? Alright. You have unlocked the Jigsaw Puzzle minigame. To play minigames, open the toy chest found in any inn room. Nice! Okay. Well, that's cool. I'll probably do the jigsaw stuff later. Like, I want to figure out how to do it off stream. Just because I hate the idea of floundering around when I'm trying to stream or record. Hi, Panzer. Yeah? Okay. Alright, I have to go to Gridania anyway, so thank you, whatever that was. So let's go to Gridania. Return. Yes. And it looks like I was able to stream previously for about 24 minutes before my connection went, you know, poop. So let's try a stream for like, let's shoot for 4. Maybe a little sooner, I'm not sure. Again, there's no guarantee if my voice is going to hold out or not, because I need to talk for work, and I work 4 days in a row, so my voice needs to be okay for Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Let's see what quest the Archers Guild has. I mean, I'm already yawning, so there's no guarantee I'll hold out that long. But either way, at least I'm streaming for a little bit. And thank you for those who stuck around with all my my unforeseen technical difficulties. The one that got away. Guildmaster Lucien is having a heated discussion with Sylvier, perhaps you should intervene. Uh-oh. Now what are you doing? Thank the gods you've come. Perhaps you can talk some sense into this stubborn fool. Uh-oh. Calm yourself, Sylvier. At least let's petition the Order of the Twin Adder for... There is no time, Lucienne. Pawa would be long gone before their forces had even assembled. Alone I can move more swiftly, take these poachers by surprise, and force them to divulge her location. We understand how you feel, Sylvier, but this is too reckless. At least permit Izuna and me to accompany you. You, the adventurer and the savage? You cannot understand. Sylvier. But I do understand. I know what it means to take pride in your home, to want more than anything to protect it, and to be consumed by guilt when you cannot. I see what you're going through, Sylvier, and I understand. This guild taught me to open my eyes and see clearly. I beg you, Sylvier, open yours. You have friends here, ready to fight. You have us. I have never considered you my friends. Do not follow me. Rude. You see something out there, Panzer? Well, his lying certainly hasn't improved. If he honestly thinks he's doing us a favor by forbidding us from getting involved, he's an even bigger fool than I imagined. Come, Izuna, to the South Shroud. Okay. I got the quest, but I have a feeling I might need to be a higher level before I undertake it. So let's go to the ceremonies and do the Scion stuff. Amphitheater. God, I'm yawning so much. I feel so bad.
I lost my son to the calamity.
The 3 Seedseers are all together.
Some say you couldn't take a step without stumbling over a body.
Our forebears were once strangers in the XII's Wood. Fearful of the Green Wrath, they hid themselves in the dark recesses of the earth. Yet they dreamed of basking in the dappled sunlight of the forest. Through great effort, they proved their worth to the elementals, and were granted a place beneath the boughs. So it was that Gridania was born, some 5 centuries ago. Working hand in hand, the Hyur and the Elysian settlers sowed the seeds of our civilization, and soon they were joined by folk of all races. So nourished by the waters of unity, and blessed by the light of the matron, Gridania flourished into the great nation it is today.
Do you see the Gridanian standard? There, hanging behind the Elder Seedseer. The entwined serpents represent the unity between Hyur and Elysian. An elegant symbol, do you not agree?
In accordance with the will of the elementals, we have embraced a life of peace. Alas, our neighbors have not always sought the same for themselves. nor for us. Though we Gridanians have no love for war, we have still less for those who would threaten our way of life. Ever have we fought to protect the sanctity of the Twelveswood. When the Garlean Empire brought its war of conquest to Eorzea, we rallied under the noble standard of the Twin Adder that we might push back the encroaching darkness. And it was we who prepared the ground for the reformation of the Eorzean Alliance, that all the peoples of this realm might stand united against the common threat. "5 years ago, the Alliance met the armies of the Empire upon the fields of Carteneau. It would prove the bloodiest battle in recent memory. Countless Gridanian lives were lost. As Supreme Commander of the Order of the Twin Adder, ever shall I bear the weight of our people's sacrifice. Alas, their loss was not the only tragedy to befall us that day, for soon came the calamity. The scars borne by our forest are a constant reminder of its violence. Our lives have been irrevocably changed, each waking hour a struggle to survive. Driven to desperation, some among us have strayed from the path of righteousness, resorting to banditry, poaching, and other unconscionable deeds. To compound our woes, the Ixal have returned in force, emboldened by our suffering. They test our defenses nigh without cease, and prey upon the vulnerable. So beleaguered from within and without, it is of little wonder that our unity now falters. Dark times are upon us.
Time was a man could walk the highways without fear.
On this day, 5 years ago, countless Eorzeans laid down their lives that we might behold another dawn. Please join with me in honoring their memory.
And how do you propose to honor the memory of those you cannot remember, pray tell?
The destruction wrought by the calamity was indiscriminate. It dealt death to Eorzean and Garlean alike. Yet while we have labored to rebuild our homes, to rebuild our lives, the Empire has set about raising steel fortresses here in the Twelveswood. Let none be mistaken. The Garleans remain the greatest threat to our survival. If we are to stand against them, we must remember what it is to be united. Our many troubles blind us to the woes of our fellow man. Thence is harmony lost. Yet harmony is the founding principle of Gridania. We are gathered here to honor the fallen. Let them be honored not only in word and thought, but through concerted action. I bid you join hands with me once more beneath the Twin Adder standard. And together, let us heal the forest's wounds, that our progeny might live in harmony beneath these ancient boughs. For serenity, purity, and sanctity. We must think of the children!
Woods will be done.
It's up to us to protect the
All
forest.
the elementals! If you'll permit me. Alfie, no.
So, I'm glad it started to get light when this scene happened with the Elder Seedseer, because when it's dark, the shadows that fall on her face make her look real old and creepy. It's like, ugh.
And my sister, Alize, at your service. I saw at a glance that you were a fellow traveler. You might call us students of history, sampling the realm's remembrances in pursuit of enlightenment.
The Gridanians are unfortunate enough to contend with two beast tribes. The XIV are unquestionably the most troublesome, being of a naturally warlike disposition, and want to summon their bloodthirsty primal Garuda. The Sylphs, by contrast, are peaceful in nature, being mischievous rather than malevolent, and they have long been on friendly terms with the Gridanians, until recently at least. Alas, they have grown aloof. A change observed at roughly the time they summoned the primal Ram-uh. The Gridanians have no love for war, and they consider open conflict a last resort. Though they clash with the XIV ever more regularly, you may be assured that they do so in self-defense. As for the Sylphs, they are as yet bound by a peace treaty, though one wonders how long it is before it is broken. The Twelveswood was grievously wounded during the calamity, leaving Gridania vulnerable to attack. The people are hopeful that restoring the wood, and thereby the power of the elementals, will put an end to their woes. Yet how long would that take? Centuries, I wager. Meanwhile, the XIV will continue their incursions, spurred on by Garuda and her insatiable appetite for destruction. Whether the Gridanians like it or not, sooner or later it will come to all-out war, and when it does, the Order of the Twin Adder will need all the help it can muster. How valuable might the aid of a capable adventurer prove to them then? Well, perhaps we will find out, if the Elder Seedseer's word fell on fertile ground. Okay. Now I have to go to Ulda, right? Teleport, oh, that's expensive, so let's... Oh, it's over here. Let's use the airships. Okay. Airship ticket. Ulda. Yeah, see, 120 as compared to the much more expensive teleport. Here we go. I'm yawning so much, and if you can hear me, I'm sorry. I just... This is my first test stream with this headset. And like I said, it was very comfortable. I was recording. I don't know how well it does with streaming, so... Lift. Hustings. Proceed to Hustings Strip. Okay. Proceed to Hustings. Yep. Sorry. I had to ban a spammer. So, that's that. Yes, I do want to be famous, but it's not in that way. I want to do it in the legit way. Which I know is very hard work, but I'm putting it in. Alright.
Behold, 'tis the Sultana Nanimo herself!
And Roban as well!
Hark you, souls of flame, drawn to the bosom of the desert, where the fire burns brightest and shall rage forevermore. Hurrah! Rauban!
I love the
Where
scenes with
since
Rauban.
antiquity, under the sage and judicious rule of the Ur dynasty, we have brought sand into gold. Where by the grace and glory of Nalthal have our brave sons and daughters flourished and prospered. I speak of Ul'dah!
There the twins
at the
are.
Flame General's back flies the Grand Company's standard. Note the sigil. The golden scales of order balance the jewel of prosperity with the flame of might.
Great and many are the gifts our nation has given the realm. In Eorzea's darkest hour, on the killing fields of Cartano, none spent more in blood and gold than we. Thus was the 7th Imperial Legion laid low.
So that's how it happened. How soon history forgets.
Yet many left our gates, never to return. Let us pray for our absent brothers and sisters, that they might know happiness in the great beyond, as Thal's honored guests. If the fates were fair, the price we paid that day would have bought us victory. Alas, they are not. And now, but 5 years into this 7th Umbral era, the spirit of sacrifice which granted us our strength is all but dead. Look around you. What do you see? A people divided, downtrodden and enthralled. Where are the merciful alms of the rich? Where is the just steel of the righteous? I ask you, is this the great nation our brothers and sisters gave their lives to save? You who call this living, dishonor the name of the immortal flames. It is but a slow death. Our enemies surround us. The savage hordes of the Amalja wait beside our roads, strangling the lifelines of trade. Meanwhile, The Garleans make mock of our borders and despoil our land of its natural wealth. We stand on a precipice, yet we do not act. Whether trader or soldier, monetarist or royalist, all must recognize that a divided Ul'dah stands to fall. Victory and fortune walk hand in hand. Ye who seek glory and wealth, look not to what little you can snatch from your neighbor, but to the boundless wealth of the world beyond. Now is the time to unite. Now is the time to ride forth. In the name of the Sultana, I beseech you. Line not your own coffers, but those of the immortal flames. Seek not to prosper from Ul'dah, but to restore her to prosperity. As the realm prospers, so shall Ul'dah. As Ul'dah prospers, so shall her people.
Ja for Ul'dah!
Together we are one.
Your Grace.
Raoban?
She is so cute. I love her.
People of Ul'dah, I, Nanamo, 17th in the line of Ul, address you. Much has been made of the wealth of Ul'dah. Yet those who measured that wealth in coins and carats are gravely deceived. For the true wealth of Ul'dah lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. Beloved subjects, I bid you raise aloft the torch of Ul'dah, that her flames might serve as a beacon for all Eorzea to see.
Long live Nanamo!
Glory to the Sultana!
For victory and fortune, stride fearless into the Inferno, for we are, by fire, reborn! Forsooth!
The time is now!
I fancy meeting you again.
The sister looks so done with everything. She's like, I don't even want to be here. No, I don't either. I don't blame her. Alright, let's see. Were you going to ask me something, or are you just coming to watch the stream?
I had to watch Raoban.
Oh, yeah. Even my roommate had to come out and watch Raoban. Raoban is just... He gets on the screen, and you just want to stop and watch him.
Although I shouldn't say what first came to mind when I first saw him doing his speech.
Is it spoilers?
A little bit.
No, don't. Shh, shh, shh. Tell me after stream. Alright, the Eldons have a long history of conflict with the Amal-Jaz, the beast tribe that worships the primal Ifrit. Judging by your look of distaste, I take it you have encountered them. The Eldaz do not shy from confrontation. If aught threatens their precious prosperity, they will seek to crush it. So have they dealt with Ifrit thus far, smothering his flames each time he is stroked to life. Yet he is but one of several problems. Though they have been quiet these past 5 years, the Garleans have not gone away. Meanwhile, refugees continue to arrive in droves, and Ul'dah has no clear policy on how to deal with them. After all, not even the Sultan's coffers are bottomless, and even assuming they have the coin, resources will be ever finite. Which brings me back to the subject of Ifrit. It has been observed that the Almaja are summoning him with ever-increasing frequency. Each time they do so, the Olden send their forces to smite the Primal, and though they invariably succeed, each victory is brought with blood. It is a war of attrition which they cannot well sustain. Small wonder, then, that the Immortal Flames are eager to recruit more members. At such a desperate hour, an adventurer of your experience would be most welcome addition to their ranks. She's like, I'm ready to go, and he's like, okay. Alright, and last is going to Limsa Lominsa. So again, I'm going to go back to the airship. I went live, and so did one of my free company members? No, one of the members of my free company, of the free company that I'm a part of. I can't talk. My God. Yes. I have never heard this person's voice, so I do not know their gender, but they stream rhythm games and Final Fantasy XIV from what I've seen. So I don't know if they're streaming 14 right now. I know they were last night. When I end the stream, I'll probably hop into the free company Discord and see if anyone's still awake and about. It's a Saturday, so they should be. Hi, Panzer. Okay. Lift attendant. Yes. Excuse me. Oof. I'm a mess right now. I'm burping. I'm yawning. And allergies are making my eyes water. It's ridiculous because it is nighttime, so I shouldn't be wrecked with allergies right now, but... Here to attend the Remembrance Service? Be quick. The Admiral is due to give her address at any moment. Here's my girl.
The Garleans are another matter altogether.
So much for our alliance.
It's sunk beyond the seabed.
Brothers and sisters of the sea, hearken unto me. Look upon this, our mighty crimson standard, and tell me your hearts do not swell with pride. "700 summers have come and gone since our forefathers first ran aground in this fertile bay. In that time, guided by the Mother of Oceans, Limsa Lominsa has grown from humble fishing village to uncontested ruler of the 5 seas and beyond.
Did you look as the Admiral bid you? It is a rather stirring standard, I must say. The Crimson Field is meant to signify the blood of fallen crewmates, while the Black Longship represents a pirate vessel.
When the Garlean Empire marched upon Eorzea, we assembled beneath the Maelstrom Standard, and our Grand Company was reborn. All answered the call, from the Knights of the Barracuda to Hilfir's bloody executioners. And together, we met our would-be conquerors upon the field of Cartano. That day, the world bore witness to the united strength of Limsa Lominsa. I swear to you, no army ever fought harder or with more courage. Yet many of ours did not survive. Join me now in remembering those who fought in the name of freedom and fell. May their souls be returned to the sea.
Freedom. Yes, they have always been rather fond of their freedom. Much as the beast tribes have. Small wonder. Beneath the surface, one would struggle to tell them apart.
It has been 5 long years since the calamity struck. 5 long years of tireless rebuilding. Yet still the wounds of the calamity fester and weep. But when I stand atop the mizzenmast and gaze out upon our battered and broken vessel, I see an undying spirit. Did we not build all this from the wreck of the Galadian all those centuries ago? Shall we not do so again? Yet there are those who would see this ship of ours sink beneath the waves of the restless Rotano. The Sahagin creep ashore seeking blood for their accursed god.
Those fishback
The Sahagin have risen?
While the mines of Ogomero spew forth kobolds who push ever south, despoiling our lands as they go. These savage beast tribes will be the first waves to crash against our creaking hull. And behind them swells the grim tide of the Garlean Empire. Even now the curs fly their flags within our borders. Doubt not, but that they will be upon us ere long. We are well nigh surrounded. Yet there are those among us who would rather turn their swords against their crewmates than our cannons against our foes. How can we hope to repel our many enemies when mutiny breeds below deck? There is but one course left to us. One bearing that will bring us victory over the beast hordes and the Empire both, and see this ship safe to port. We must mend the rift the Calamity has reopened twixt Pirate and Maelstrom, and stand fast with our adventurer brothers against the coming tempest. Mark ye well, a crew without unity is no crew at all. 'Tis but a mass of drowned men. To me, then, brothers and sisters of the sea, gather beneath the undying Crimson Standard, and pledge me your strength, your skill, your wisdom. And with the guidance of the Navigator, this great vessel of ours shall ride the waves, till sea swallows all!
Long live the Admiral!
Melvin!
Gather the lads!
Oh, where's me cutlass?
I'll follow ye to the 7 hells, Admiral!
Fancy meeting you again.
As the Admiral mentioned in her address, Limsa Lominsa is plagued by two beast tribes. The first are the fish-like Sahagin, worshippers of the primal Leviathan. The second are the kobolds who dwell beneath the earth and take the primal Titan for their god. I played a lot of D&D, so I know the word kobolds. As if the beast tribe's presence weren't troublesome enough, the Garleans have also chosen to erect a fortress right in the Lominsans' backyard. And that is to say not of internal strife. As a nation of pirates, there is no end to the bloody feuds between the various factions, and while they fight amongst themselves, the Garleans whet their blades and watch. If the Lominsans are to have any hope of withstanding the Empire, they must first resolve their own affairs. Differences must be set aside, and the primal threat dealt with once and for all. To this end, I expect they will soon take decisive action against the beast tribes. Mark my words, the Maelstrom Standard will be drenched in a deeper shade of crimson ere long. Hi. That a capable adventurer like you would be a valuable addition to the crew is beyond question. Izuna, this is Menphilia. You are well, I hope? Would I be correct in thinking that the final remembrance service has now concluded? A moment ago, you say? What a coincidence. Jesting aside, I trust you remember our guests from the Grand Companies. Well, delighted though we are to have them here at the Walking Sands, it would not do to keep them in suspense any longer than necessary. In short, hurry back. All right. Huh? He's got a wind-up Moogle. That's cute. Alrighty, so let's... inventory. Use. Okay. So, in this part, we have to pick a Grand Company. And what I've decided to do, since I have this character come out of Gridania, and then I have Tiny Bishi come out of Ul'dah, and Silent Ghost come out of Limsa Lominsa, I'm just decided that they're going to join the Grand Companies that they come out of. It technically doesn't matter which Grand Company you join, from what I've read, but I want to see the differences between the Grand Companies. And I have a couple of characters already in Limsa Lominsa with the Admiral. And yeah, so I want to see what happens when you join Gridania with the Elder Seeds here. Excuse me. Hi, Tataru. Yes. Let me in. All right. Welcome back. Were the Grand Company leader's words as illuminating as you had hoped? Aye, each nation is beset with problems. I trust you see now why your services are in such demand. Would that there were more of you. But you must be tired from your journey. Why don't you rest a while and take a moment to reflect on your decision? Once your mind is made up, pray give a Grand Company officer your answer. Okay.
The gods only know what Grand Company our adventurer friend will keep. The wheels of change are in motion regardless.
Brother, are you certain this course is best?
Whatever do you mean, dear sister?
The so-called remembrance ceremonies were little more than standard waving rallies. As though the Calamity and Seventh Umbral Era warranted scarcely a mention.
Well, of course they were standard waving rallies. Since you are so observant, mayhap you noticed what mention was made of the Warriors of Light? None. I suppose they must have forgotten the heroes who spared Eorzea a fate worse than the Calamity? No, dear Alizé, they haven't forgotten these details. They have elected to omit them. Deep are the wounds the Calamity inflicted upon Eorzea. So deep, in fact, that the realm still bleeds. Needless to say, the beast tribes and their primals do little to alleviate the pain. So, the task of salving Eorzea's wounds falls to the scions of the Seventh Dawn, with a little help from our friends, the Grand Companies. Remembrance will yield no remedy. If our world is to heal, we must put the horrors of the Calamity behind us.
Our grandfather would never entrust the fate of the realm to despots who rewrite history to their convenience. There must be another way to cure what ails this world, and I mean to find it.
You are most welcome to try. Our paths may differ, but our destination is the same. In time, I dare say, we will see eye to eye.
I should hope so.
My lady!
We are to escort you!
Hope does not come into it. We share the burden of this fate, dear sister, and will prevail together or not at all. The salve will serve not only to close up our present wounds, but prevent old ones from opening anew.
Okay. I think it's the serpent. Yes. I take it the Elder Seedseer's words have touched your heart. Have you resolved to entwine your destiny with that of the Twin Adder? Yes. You have chosen wisely, my friend. The Elder Seedseer will be overjoyed. Without further ado, let us speak of practical matters. In order to complete the enrollment procedure, you must report to the Adder's Nest. Alright. The company you keep, Twin Adder. The Twin Adder Recruitment Office seems eager to welcome you to Gridania's Grand Company. I dare say you know it well from your wanderings in New Gridania. Give your name to the personnel officer, and he will guide you through the formalities. I have no doubt but that your deeds will bring great honor to our order. When next we meet in Gridania, I shall be proud to call you my brother. Okay. I'm probably just gonna play a little bit more, maybe like half an hour. And then I'll see. So I have to go to Gridania. Return. Yes. Okay. I think this is where I need to go. Yeah. Okay. You are come to the Adder's Nest headquarters of the Order of the Twin Adder. Ever do we welcome they who will toil in the elemental's name for the good of our forest nation. I'm gonna pick, my name is Azuna Akagane. I believe you are expecting me. Ah, the great adventurer himself. Yes, our recruitment office sent word that you are on your way. It is a pleasure and an honor both to welcome you to our ranks, friend. Now let me gather together the relevant documentation. Sir! What is it? Report. An urgent message from the Amari's Sayax Spire, sir. The Highwind Skyways airship has taken fire from Imperial forces in the skies over the East Shroud. The vessel's engines were crippled, sir, and it was forced to make an emergency landing southeast of 9 Ivies? 9 Ivies. Gods, this could not have come at a worse time. All but a handful of our forces are presently afield dealing with the Ixal. I know full well you have yet to be formally inducted into our ranks, but we have an urgent need of your aid. In all likelihood, the airship will be bearing civilians, and if the reports are accurate, it will have come down dangerously close to Garlean-occupied territory. Please make all haste to the area southeast of 9 Ives, locate the airship, and ascertain the status of the passengers. Okay. So, sorry, another yawn. This quest is similar to, duty. So, I need to go to Hawthorne Hut. Okay. When dealing with the Scions, a lot of the quests are the same, even if you choose a different free company, it seems like. Alright, I need to go this way. Okay. I thought that said Bong Weeble. No. Okay, I need to get... I mean, might as well get them while I'm here. Oh, no. Luckily, it won't take too long. Alright. Okay. Oh. So I have to go through here. Oh, I have to level sync. I'm not gonna do that. There's the airship. Ooh. Pay attention to what you're doing. You see something outside? Yes. Oh, I'm gonna be level synced down. It's fine. An adventurer? What are you doing out here? No, wait. Let's find some cover first. The Adder's Nest sent you. How do I know you're not an Imperial spy? You don't even have a uniform. Peace, friend. We mean you no harm. You're an engineer of Garland Ironworks, are you not? We were alerted to your plight and have come to rescue you. And you are Izuna Akagane, I presume? I was told to expect an honorary serpent. My thanks for your aid, friend. I've never seen a craft of this design. It must be Garlon's work. Is there no end to that man's treachery? The secrets of Magitech belong in Imperial hands. They are not to be squandered on Eorzean savages. Can you not fight with her while I'm trying to stream, please? Oh, poor thing. We are taking the craft back to the fortress. Dismantle it if you must, and bring the engineer. Someone must pay for Garlon's crimes. I noticed that, because I've seen this, now this is the third aspect that I've seen it from. And every time, the little tiny engineer is hiding in a different spot in the ship. Also, there are different animals that come running by when the twig is snapped. Imperial scouts from Castrium Oriens, they mean to requisition the ship. Wedge, you have to help him. That fool of a Lalafell was hiding inside the tiny Bronco. The tiny Bronco? But isn't that the Ironworks' latest creation? It's the first airship we built since the Calamity. The first since Master Garlond. Well, since he went missing. After years of work, she was finally ready for her first test flight. And she was soaring. She really was. Till those bastards blasted her out of the sky. Attend me, all. The Ironworks' latest creation must not fall into Garlean hands. We shall strike them, swift and sure, and rescue Engineer Wedge. I trust we can rely on your support. May the Matron watch over us. With me. An ambush to arms. Okay. Defeat the soldiers. Okay. Wait, hold on a minute. Oh shit. Run. Got him. Cool. Biggs. Aw. Wedge, you shouldn't have stayed with the ship. That was a close one. Too damn close. So, how's she look anyway? The auxiliary propeller is a dead loss, but I think we can bring enough thrust from the main propeller to get us airborne. A few minor modifications and we should be able to fly the tiny Bronco home. While you do your work, we shall keep watch over the perimeter. The enemy may yet be lurking nearby. As for you, you have more than done your part today. I bid you return to the Adder's Nest and complete your enlistment. I pray there will be no further interruptions. When next we meet, it will be as fellow serpents of the Order. I just wanted to say sorry, for calling you an Imperial spy and all that. Got that one wrong, didn't I? Seriously though, if it hadn't been for you and the twin Adder lads there, we'd be chained up in a dungeon by now. I'm in your debt, friend. We both are. Wedge. Thank you. We are very grateful. Alright, cool. Your level is no longer synced. Alright. Let's go back. So yeah, I would have streamed earlier and longer, but Wednesday into the wee hours of Thursday morning, I streamed for about 14 hours, probably more than 14 hours. Or not streamed, but recorded, just trying to get Tiny Bishi and Silent Ghost up to 30 and do the events. So yeah, I was trying to preserve my voice since, like I said, I need it for work. But I thought, I'm doing okay enough to do like a short stream, like a little 2-hour stream, so hopefully I won't pay for it tomorrow. That would suck. Izuna, it does my spirit well to see you've returned. Word arrived but moments ago from the team at 9 Ives. Lest you worry, the 2 engineers are safely on their way. The lieutenant informs me that you were instrumental in the mission's success. Had you not found Engineer Biggs when you did, and helped us to rout the Garleans, things might have been very different. And all this before you were even inducted into the Order. You are well on your way to carving out a fine career for yourself beneath the Twin Adder's standard. But without further ado, let us see to your induction. 12 willing, there won't be any further interruptions. Alright. Woods will be done. The personnel officer stands ready to complete your induction into the ranks. Protocol requires that I apprise you of who we are and what we do, after which I will invite you to swear an oath of your own free will. Ahem. The Order of the Twin Adder is the Grand Company of Gridania. It brings together the marital, economic, and technological resources of our nation that we might stand strong in times of direst adversity when our very survival hangs in the balance. Our order was formed in the days before the calamity, in readiness to fight the Garlean Empire and to combat the beast tribes and their primals. Needless to say, our struggle continues to this day. Elder Seedseer Khan E. Senna is the supreme commander of our forces. Under her wise leadership, we protect the people of Gridania and the sanctity of the Twelveswood. As the entwined serpents that grace our standard, let forest-born strive as one with friends from afar to assure that peace shall ever reign in Gridania. In doing so, we honor the will of the elementals, and theirs is the will of the wood. Now then, Izuna Akagane, I ask that you give unto us your oath of allegiance, in whatever fashion you see fit. Okay. So I either say, woods will be done, I will strike down their enemies and drink of their blood. That sounds rather... No. My life for the Elder Seedseer. I'm going to say woods will be done. So you know the words of our grand company. That is well. Bound by this common belief, let us strive to preserve all that is good in this great nation. By the power invested in me, I assign you the rank of Serpent Private 3rd Class. You are now a man of the Order of the Twin Adder. Go forth, Private Akagane, and do that which brings peace to the Twelveswood, and honor to our name. Yay! Alright. Can you hear me? This is Menphilia. An officer of the Order of the Twin Adder contacted me with the news of your enlistment. My congratulations, Private Akagane. I have no doubt that you are eager to make the acquaintance... Oh, my voice is going. Yeah, I'm going to wrap this up soon. I have no doubt that you are eager to make the acquaintance of your new comrades, but I would ask that you pay a visit to your old ones first. Remember, though you are now a serpent of Gridania, you are no less a scion. Pray return to the Walking Sands at your earliest convenience. There are some friends here whom I would very much like you to meet. We shall be waiting. The distant call of a friend in need, perhaps? As you are needed elsewhere, I shall not keep you any longer. I would, however, suggest speaking with the High Serpent Commander, Versali Heluswa before you depart. He may provide you with an assistance on the journey ahead. He's over there. Okay. You may now accept the quest Milo Chocobo, Twin Adder, by speaking with that person. The quest must be completed in order to proceed to the end of the main scenario for A Realm Reborn. Okay, so this is the quest that I've been wanting to work up to. Ooh, nice. I've achieved Snake Bitten. Yeah. So in doing Milo Chocobo, I'll be able to have riding ability, so I can ride around on that cute little polar bear mount that I got last week. Ooh, you have my little chocobo and a pup no longer. Okay. Let's do my little chocobo first. Versailles believes it is past time you were issued a personal chocobo. Ah, Private Akagane. I understand you have been working tirelessly in Gridania's name. You are truly an example to your fellow serpents. But tell me, have you ever felt as though you couldn't get to your destination quickly enough? That perhaps you could do with a swifter pair of legs? If so, you might consider gaining a personal chocobo. You have yet to be issued your own bird, am I correct? Given your considerable talents, you would be able to obtain one in no time at all. Let me tell you how to go about it. First, you must obtain a serpent chocobo insurance by exchanging company seals with the quartermaster. Once you have this deed, present it to our man, Singer, and he will furnish you with a suitable bird. Okay. Let's do a pup no longer as well, and I'll take care of that at a later stream. Versailles, hello, I believe that's Heliswa, because that looks similar to Louiswa's name. Would have you begin your training in earnest. Listen well, Private Akagane. The Order of the Twin Adders does not just welcome glory seekers willy-nilly into our ranks. You stand here today because we believe in your potential. We believe that you will go forth as a serpent, and help restore order to a world gone mad. And yet, potential alone will not carry you far. Indeed, the road to glory is littered with the bodies of would-be heroes who lack the determination and diligence to hone the innate talents. But you will not suffer the same fate. I'm certain of it. It is with such high hopes for your future that I will send you to begin the next phase of your training. The venue shall be the Wolves' Den, a proving grounds established by the Eorzean Alliance to prepare Grand Company recruits for the battles that lie ahead. The Wolves' Den is to be found just off the shores of La Nausea, the ferry at the Moraby dry docks, and Lord La Nausea will grant you passage there. Upon your arrival, seek out Storm Captain Burko Aya. Lod Aishin. Wow. I am so sorry, I butchered that so badly. I have already taken the liberty of submitting a letter of recommendation on your behalf. Okay, so it took me a bit to figure out how to get the seals. So what I'm supposed to do is go back to Vesper Bay, what I'll do is I'll get my chocobo and then show myself on the cute little polar bear, and then I will end the stream. So it'll be just a little over 2 hours. I think. I think it's over 2 hours. Enter the walking stands, yeah. It's Ida and Papa Limo. Welcome back. Lady Menphilia awaits you within. Welcome back. It seems you wasted no time in putting your skills to work. Yeah, let me double check real quick. I think it's been about 2 hours. I said I would do about a 2-hour stream. So... Sorry, I'm just checking real quick. Yeah. So combined, this stream combined with the last stream, it's going to be about 2 hours. So. Or close enough to it. Okay. So I wanted to check. How do I know? Why, the recruitment officer called to regale me with the tale of your heroics. The pride in his voice was palpable. We Sirens are truly fortunate to have you with us. Now, when last we spoke, I said that I wanted you to meet some friends, did I not? Well, I neglected to mention that you have already met. Tataru, please show them in. This way, sirs. Oh, it's them. Thanks again for getting us out of that mess. We owe you our lives. But I didn't think we properly introduced ourselves. I'm Biggs. And I'm... Gods, man, spit it out, will you? Wedge, at your service. I'm pleased to say that Biggs and Wedge will be staying with us for a while. So, if you haven't caught the reference, Biggs and Wedge are also two minor characters in the Star Wars universe. You see them in episode 4, which is the very first episode, A New Hope. And then, from what I've seen, Final Fantasy has made it like a thing to have some rendition of Biggs and Wedge in every single one of their games. I am planning on getting... I know 1 through 6 has been redone and is being released on Steam, so I'm super excited about that, and I am planning on getting 1 through 6 and playing 1 through 6. I've already started a Let's Play of 7, which I need to get back to at some point. And it's the 7 that was released on Steam. I also have 8, which I've never played through 8. So that'll be... I played 8 like a little tiny bits. 9 and 7 are my... 9, 7, and now 14 are my favorites. I also have... I don't remember which one it is. It's the one with Lightning, I think her name is, where it's a female main character. And I've only played a teeny tiny version of that. A friend bought that one for me. So I'm super excited to play through those games as either a stream or a Let's Play. I haven't really decided yet. But yeah, super excited to play those as well. And I want to get some of the other games. I want to get 10 and I think 10 version 2. I want to get as many of the Final Fantasy games as possible because these are very fun, very interesting games, and I enjoy playing them. So that's just my little bit that I want to interject with. Magitech-driven contraptions such as airships grow ever more vital to the city-states of Eorzea. As a neutral party, it was judged that we scions should serve as the keepers of this technology. Of course, for this we needed the knowledge of experts, and so we requested the assistance of Gardland Ironworks, who very kindly sent us 2 of their finest engineers. Our happy family continues to grow. On behalf of the Scions, I bid you welcome to the Walking Sands. Like every soul here, I love Eorzea, and I count myself blessed to have been given this chance to stand with you all and fight for the future of the realm. Never have I known such fulfillment, such happiness. Yeah. Cool. All right. Let me get the next quest from her. Sylph management. Minfilia needs you to investigate the sylphs.
Now, having set aside the formalities, we have a favor to ask of you. Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have conducted a study at the behest of the Order of the Twin Adder. Papalimo, Ida, a synopsis if you would.
Our task was to survey the behavior of the Sylphs, a beast tribe indigenous to the Twelveswood.
Oh, how to describe them. They look like gisselcreens, floating ones, that worship the primal Ramu.
Ramu, that's how you say it. I'll probably forget next time I have to say it. And if I do, I'm sorry.
Though technically a beast tribe, Sylphs are blessed with a comparatively personable demeanor, conducive to peaceful communication.
Offering us an invaluable opportunity to learn what the beast tribes know of the primals.
While Ramu's existence is well documented, the Sylphs do not, or perhaps cannot, summon the primal any longer, insofar as can be ascertained, until such time as we know. It would be unwise to assume that the threat posed by the primal has passed.
Which leaves Gridania with the added worry of not knowing what they should be worrying about.
In that regard, they are hardly alone. What we can say with absolute certainty is that Gridania has its hands full fending off Garuda, who, I need hardly remind you, is among the most savage and terrible of all known primals.
In short, it is essential that we approach the Sylphs in as diplomatic a manner as possible. Words and actions can be misconstrued. The only sure way to communicate our intentions is the echo. Winning the Sylphs' favor may well bring us a step closer to mitigating the threat of the primals. Will you help us? I am grateful.
Lovely. Well, as much as I'd like to help, I'm afraid I would be of little use to anyone in Gridania. A veritable babe in the woods.
I don't know why. He has a butthead attitude for this, this little, quest line.
Ida and Papalimo, however, should be able to see the forest for the trees. Is that not so, Minfilia?
Indeed. You are willing?
Leave it to me.
Us, Ida, us!
Okay. Sorry. So I'm going to go back to Gridania. Get the Chocobo insurance. Get a Chocobo. And end the episode. So it's going to be about 4 like I thought originally. And yesterday, if you look at my channel, I just released one of my other streams that I did a while back. A couple months ago, I streamed Adventure Quest 3D, which I hope you will enjoy. This way. Oh. I need to talk to you. What? There it is, Chocobo Insurance. Yes. Okay. Now I need to go to... Where's the person I need to go to? Oh, down there. Okay. Oh, there he is. All right. Oops. Want a bird issued, you say? Thou need see your serpent chocobo insurance. Yes, everything appears to be in order. Please, I'll be right back with your chocobo. And here he is. The fellow has been high spirits the past few bells. He must have sensed that his master was coming. Now then, to make it official, you'll want to give your noble steed a name. I always have trouble with like coming up with names. Okay. What to name the chocobo? I was about to say, is it not going to give me a keypad? Alright, what to name him? I think one of them, from one of my other characters, I named Big Burb. Sweetie. name it Sweetie Pie. Will it let me name it Sweetie Pie? I don't know why. That doesn't seem very... maybe golden. Gold feather? I don't even know if that's the right way to spell gold feather. I don't care. I'm keeping it. Yes. Guess I was able to name it that. Alright. Heh, I dare say he likes his name. Here's your very own chocobo whistle. Simply blow into it and your feathered friend will come bounding to your side. But do forgive him if he doesn't respond when summoned in crowded city areas or monster-infested lairs. Chocobos are stout-hearted creatures, but they have their limits. And lastly, I present you with your chocobo rider license. It is required by law. Excuse me. And that concludes all the formalities. I wish you and your chocobo long years of fulfilling companionship. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to step outside so that I can summon my chocobo. Oh, my bear. And you can stop possibly hearing me yawn. Okay. All right. Yay. Okay. All right. Mount guide, here we go. So I have this creature. I have this creature. I now have this the chocobo. Oops. And as you can see, it's got the twin adders symbol on the saddle. Or that's I think those are saddlebags. And then, last but not least, the cute little burr. Hello? And which is funny because when you run, it looks funny. Okay. So yeah. Finally I have a mount, or riding ability. And yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. Thank you so much for watching. Either if you're watching it as I was live, the VOD, or whatever. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much for supporting me there. And remember, on Twitch, my current goal is to get to 25 followers, and on YouTube currently my goal is to get to 75 subscribers. Sorry, I had to think about it for a second. I'm currently at 70 on YouTube, and I'm currently at 18 on Twitch. So, as I say on my YouTube channel, that's going to be all for now. Thank you so much for watching. Please stay safe, stay happy, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye!